What about that then? Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it, that in football, you never know. You can't beat Shrewsbury, you drop a bollock at Ipswich, you're playing top of league, undefeated in 7, won 5 on the spin, kept 3 clean sheets, you're away from home, it's a horrible night, it's pissing it down. Here we go. 2-1 win. Fantastic second half performance, battling performance, high energy, closing players down. Been saying for the last 4 week. Want to see Wednesday on the front foot. Want to see Wednesday battling. Want to see Wednesday showing that physicality that's needed in this division. Because you can play as nice a football as you want. Don't mean it in this division. You've got to be able to mix it. We did it a little bit against Rotherham. We've shown the odd flashes. The first half an hour against Shrewsbury. Tonight, scrappy first half. But we were having a go. I'll take scrappy if we're having a go. We were having a go. Get the lead. Fortuitous goal for us. I'll take that. It's a fortuitous goal. We were direct. You can say that's a nothing ball. It's just a long diagonal. We've scored from it. Sometimes just getting the ball forward quick, it creates an opportunity like that. Defender makes a cock up, nuts it past his own keeper. And I don't care how they come. Goals are goals. We haven't scored enough goals. So if it takes a 70-yard crossfield pass and a cock up, great, I'll take that. I'll take that every week. Second goal was a great goal from my main man, Patterson. Been calling for him to come back into the team. He just gives you that physical edge. Heading stuff away in our box, being a complete menace in their box, and getting him sent about in that sort of deeper midfield area, getting a foot in, getting elbows going. Marvellous. Thought Gregory were really good tonight as well. Just having somebody just around him, that bit closer, I think you see a different side to his game. Unlucky not to score really, that shot that cannons off bar, so really good performance from Wednesday. Don't particularly like a Dennerin out and right, but horses for courses. You pick the team to win the game, and it's worked. He's played that day before actually this season and looked good, so. No skipper tonight. Bit of a selection headache for Darren Moore now going into weekend. A really good Wednesday performance. Thought Palmer was solid. Thought Dunkley got his head on most things. Quite impressed with him. Said when he came, he's used to rough and tumble. Played a lot of games in this division. Got 2 or 3 promotions out of this division. He knows what it takes. So I thought he were good. We give the ball away sloppy at times, but let's be honest, we've been giving the ball away sloppy when we've been trying to play nice football. So giving it away sloppy when we've been a bit more direct, a bit more positive, don't bother me. We're doing it anyway, so at least let's do it in their half, and that's what we were trying to do. Yeah, I'm pleased. Jaden Brown back in the team. We get results when he plays, even if he's not directly involved. He brings that bit of aggression to it in terms of his running. Really hard runner, super fit, bags of stamina, gets up and down. But in 3rd division, I don't know why he's been dropped. I don't know why he hasn't played this last 3 games, because we look a better compact side with him in it than with him out of it, for my money. The question's been asked, has he been injured? No. So, I don't know. Maybe he's been isolating with COVID and they didn't want anyone to know. I don't know. But I'm glad he's back in, because I think we look a more balanced unit when he's in. Okay, it's a bit nervy at end, isn't it? It's a bit nervy because they throw it kitchen sink at it, but lads stood up to it. Headed things, kicked things. The basics of football. And it's the basics of football that has been lacking at times this season. Really good performance. Over the 90 minutes, there's bad moments, obviously, in the first half's very scrappy, but we're getting there bit by bit. What we've got to remember is Darren Moore and this group of players, these 14 players, by the way, that have come in this year, well, they had 10 weeks together, 11 weeks together. That's hardly anything. Really great result. And a bit of a marker now. They can look at that and they say, yeah, we can beat a team that's top of the table. and hopefully that mentality will seep through to them. Delighted with the result. Phone's been pinging like mad. Everybody's buzzing about it, and it gets you going and ready for the next game now, doesn't it? Selection headache though, it really is, because I thought Berahino's looked sharp since he's come in. I know he's got that bit of a knock, but I thought he could have had a debut hat-trick. Patterson's proved what a lot of us have been saying. He brings that physicality, he brings that aerial presence and strength in both boxes. And Bannon sat out tonight, the skipper, and Bannon is the best footballer at the club. I've said this before though, does best footballer necessarily mean best player? Because I think best footballer and best player are two different things. You can say I'm splitting hairs, but I do believe there's a difference between being a player and being a footballer. And that midfield tonight, got to be happy with them. So Hutchinson played very well, winning the ball, giving it simply, putting himself about. I thought it was a really good display from him. And of course, got to mention Peacock Farrell, who's took some absolute pelters in the week. Send him back. He's crap. He's never going to be good enough at this level. Why are we having a player who's getting his mistakes out of his system and his career at our club? Forgetting about the fact that we'd have been 1-0 down after 2 minutes against Ipswich if it weren't for him, by the way. You know, he's dropped a bollock. He's a young lad. People drop bollocks, it happens. Tonight, absolutely fantastic. The foundation, really, that the rest of the performance is built on. And whatever the fans have been saying about him, the players clearly trust him. And that's what it's about. If your defence trusts you, that's half the battle won as a goalkeeper. So, absolutely thrilled about that. Great result. I like the performance. That's what I've been saying for weeks. Energy, a better tempo, front foot. We've been closing him down. We haven't been closing teams down for ages. We were closing him down. We were making it hard work for him. Patterson and Gregory working their back four, putting them under pressure and making them rush the passes. That's what it's all about. You've got to earn the right to play good football. We want to play it out from the back. You've got to earn the right to do that. You've got to win your battles, and tonight I thought we did. Fantastic performance, and looking forward to Saturday. But I hope we don't tamper with it too much, because like I said in pre-match, I want him to pick an 11 now and say, right lads, you lot have got 5 games to show me what you can do together as a unit, and see if we can gel together and get little partnerships going all over the pitch, little understandings. Johnson's still not pulling any trees up really, but I do think there's potential with that partnership with Brown and the little overlaps on that side. I thought Palmer was solid again tonight. We've seen what happens when Patterson can get in and support around Gregory, so lots of little things to look at. Really positive. Great stuff Wednesday.